What is going to be Rhymestyle here? Today I bring another Dragon Ball Xenoverse rumor video, courtesy of Sergio M3 and his awesome data mining skills. Now to those who know who he is, Sergio is a YouTuber who has been data mining the open network test files and has been discovering quite a bit of awesome information hidden away. Things that include such as attacks, items, clothes, a possible character roster list, essentially all the good stuff that we as fans want to know that's going to be in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. And his most recent discovery, he basically created a video that included everything else that he didn't talk about so far. So without further ado, let's talk about this discovery. But before we start, I do want to say two things. One, make sure you check out his video of raw information that he discovered in his most recent data mining session. I will link that in the description below. Click on that and watch that. Two, everything in both of his videos is still technically a rumor. Until Bandai Namco actually confirms what is going to be in the game, we don't know what's going to get added or taken away from the final version of the game. The whole purpose of us doing these videos is to kind of give you an idea of which direction they plan on going with the final version of the game. So just kind of give you an idea. So don't take it as news yet. Until Bandai Namco confirms it, it is all a rumor. So now that I got that disclaimer out of the way, let's talk about the stuff that Sergio discovered. So first things first is the music. So the only reason I'm bringing up music is because the side quest should pop up a couple times. I'm sure you guys noticed, but Bandai Namco has always been notorious for reusing the same music in all the Dragon Ball Z games. Now, to me, that was never really a big deal because, number one, all that music that they keep using is freaking epic. So I'm okay with them reusing that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Two, the most important thing to me is the gameplay itself. So as long as the game is fun, I don't care if you keep reusing the music. And the reason why I'm even talking about music in the first place is because I do want to point out that back in the summer, Bandai Namco and Dims did mention that they plan on having an all-original list of songs in the final version of the game. Now, obviously, when the beta came out, it had older music from previous games, but again, that's just because it's the alpha build. It was an early build, and the new music is either not ready yet or they didn't want to reveal it just yet. So I just want to kind of point that out that, you know, new music was planned or was/is planned for the final version of the game, just so you guys know and don't freak out about you know, the old music being in the beta. But I do have a good question for you guys. Do you guys care if they keep reusing music? Let me know in the comments below. Again, to me, the most important thing is the gameplay. So as long as the gameplay is fun, I don't care if they keep reusing music. But obviously, some people do care about that. So are you that type of person? Do you care if they keep using old music or do you want new music? Let me know in the comments below. The next thing I want to talk about is the stages, because Sergio did discover 21 out of 24 stages in his most recent data mining session. Now, I'm not going to go over those, but I will point out, which by the way, you can see them for yourself if you go to the video. But I do want to point out one thing that really caught my eye is one of the maps had the code name Sky. And it's something that I was wondering in the Dragon Ball Z game was just a map that would just open sky. Like no obstacles, no Kami's Lookout, just a sky map. And if this does indeed happen to be a sky map, I'm going to be freaking stoked. My first thought was this is probably the map where Goku fought Majin Buu at Super Saiyan 3. And I just want to point that out. Again, if you want to see the full list, make sure you go to his video so you can see it yourself. But I really hope that we do get a sky map in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I'm freaking stoked for that. The next thing I want to talk about is another question that I've been seeing pop up a lot, and that is, can I change what kind of body my created character is going to have? And the answer is yes. Now, we've seen in previous screenshots and gameplays that feature different size created characters, so stuff like different heights, different builds, so like skinny, muscular, fat, you know, stuff like that. And obviously, this was not present in the beta because it probably wasn't ready yet. But Sergio did discover an option for both of these things in the beta build hidden away. So you're able to change the body type, which includes, again, stuff like being skinny, fat, muscular, average, you know, stuff like that. And he did see a size as well, so you can change how tall or short your character is. Now, before people ask, I know a lot of people are going to ask actually, can't we change the body type for our Majin characters? And to be honest, I don't know that answer yet. The reason why I don't know is because Dragon Ball Online only featured Fat Boos for male characters, and when he transformed, he turned to Kid Buu. And I don't know what they plan on doing with Majin characters in this game. Now, Sergio did say he feels like that you'll be able to choose a skinny, buff, fat, whatever Buu in the final version of the game as well. But until, you know, Bandai Namco actually shows you or tells us what they plan on doing, I don't know yet. I just want to point out that Dragon Ball Online only featured Fat Buu for the male characters, unless you transform, in which case you became Kid Buu. But I do want to point that out. Just want to point that out. As soon as I find out information about that, I'll let you guys know. And actually, it's a good question for you guys. Will you guys be more likely or less likely to play as a Majin male character if they didn't have the body type for that? Let me know in the comments below. The next thing I want to talk about is actually the most important part of his most recent discovery, and that is, well, how do I start this? So he mentioned there might be a possible reputation system, or he thinks there's an Evil Goku. And the reason why he thinks this is because he released a quote video that features Goku saying a bunch of quotes in Japanese, and in the middle of the video, that Goku, his tone completely changes. If you watch the video, which I will link that in the description below as well, you know, it goes from happy Goku that we kind of all grew up and knew and loved, and all of a sudden it turns into basically Turtles. Like, it's definitely a more darker Goku. And at first he thought there might be a reputation system, which reminds me of how IGN said that when they played the game back at I think it was PAX maybe? I'm not really sure. At one of the game shows in the past couple months, they did mention that they chose Goku as their mentor, and then they switched to Vegeta, and they made Goku jealous. So there's kind of a reputation system there in how the mentors see you if you switch. But what Sergio discovered was it's clearly two different Gokus, and it reminds me of something else that I mentioned in a past video. The new female villain character, she does have the power to brainwash. And something else I noticed in other videos, in the trailers actually, is they showed a like the glowy purple eyes on Cell and Raditz, which insinuates that it's another evil version of those characters. And it made me think, will there be a possibility that the new female villain also brainwashes the good guys as well? Because she can't do that. And you know, a lot of evidence point to it, yes, that it might happen because, again, this Goku quote video, it's definitely another Goku. Like, I just refuse to believe that this Goku hates you so much, because Goku doesn't hate anybody. No matter how much he might grow jealous, I just don't see Goku hating somebody. And that Goku, if you watch that video yourself, that Goku is clearly a darker, angrier Goku. Again, watch that video. About halfway through, the quotes go from being all happy and normal to just dark, and like you can see his voice is like this, like you can tell he changes. Now again, this is the Japanese voice, so it might be kind of hard to tell. But I do want to point out that we might finally get Evil Goku, which is something that a lot of people have theorized and talked about for the longest, especially for his upcoming movie. So what do you guys think about that? What do you think about the possibility of there being an Evil Goku in Dragon Ball Xenoverse that you probably have to face and defeat and, I don't know, probably free up because he might be under brainwash, or maybe even just have an Evil Goku, period? What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments below. This is going to be a pretty controversial debate here, and I can't wait to see what you guys think about that right there. So yeah, I guess I just want to point that out. And what do I think about it? I would love for there to be Evil Goku, because it'd be something very different and unexpected. So again, as soon as I find out more information, I will let you guys know. But for now, let's talk. So make sure you check out the quote video. Listen, like really listen, and you'll see the change in tone. Like it just happens like that. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys want to fight Evil Goku? Do you want this to be the direction they take with the campaign? Let me know below. Like, no bars hold. Like, just let me know everything you guys think about this, because I'm freaking curious to know what the whole community thinks about this. So yeah. So again, all this stuff I just want to point out again is still technically a rumor until it's confirmed. It is not confirmed. It's all a rumor. Duh, Rhymestyle. Make sure you check out Sergio's video again in the description below. It contains a lot more information, like a lot more raw information. This is kind of like a summary, just to let you know that this information exists. But make sure you check out his video as well to see the rest of the stuff that he discovered, including the maps and all that good stuff. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here. I'm going to be jumping to the comment section immediately so I can see what you guys think about the whole Evil Goku theory, and I guess we'll just take it from there. Oh yeah, so yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like right below, and don't forget to comment below, and we'll just take it from there. My name is Rhymestyle. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see all you awesome people, and Super Saiyans, and Super Sandwiches, and whatever, in the comment section below. Peace.